Man, we got so much to talk about. Let's go. Now, before we get started on the list, shout out to the hooligan, first and foremost. And clap it up for the guys, man. Clap it up for the guys. Tampa Bay Buccaneers went out there and did their thing against them Raiders. See, when we played Green Bay, they said they ain't going to be able to do it against Green Bay. And we did it. Then they said, yeah, but that's Derek Carr and them. One of my homeboys. Man, that's Derek Carr and them. They just beat Kansas City. And you think y'all just going to waltz into Las Vegas and put up 40 on us? It's going to be 28-24. Raiders. That's what he said. I said, what? That sounds crazy. Best believe I screenshotted that and sent it to him and told him, watch his mouth. Watch your mouth. Look, it is very evident now that we are your measuring stick, NFL. We are the measuring stick. How you do against Tampa Bay will tell you if you a good team or not. I mean, we just need to roll our shoulders, puff our chests a little bit. You beat us, then you're somebody. You know you a good team, a great team. When other teams measure if they good teams, by how they perform against you. And now we the measuring stick. They say things like, well, look, they did score 21 on Tampa Bay. So they got to be pretty good. I mean, they got beat by Tampa Bay, but they did score at least 20 points, 21 points on them. So they pretty good team. Right. We will judge how good your team is by how you play us. See, no longer is it, well, hopefully Tampa Bay go in there and win. We expect to win. The culture is changed, or is changing. We expect to win when we go in these games. We're going to get to all the controversy, but right now I got to talk to my team. I got to hand out some flowers. Flowers to Ty Boys in that defense. You had me worried a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. You had me worried a little bit, Ty Boys, at first. But I said, let me chill. That's kind of part of the game plan. Let me chill, throw some light at you, and let me see what you're trying to work, what kind of wizardry you're trying to work. And then once I figure that thing out, I'm like, oh, I got him. This is what we doing. But y'all kept it close at first. I got to give flowers to Ty Boys in that defense. I got to give flowers to our safety room. Winfield Jr., that Mike Edwards. Whew. One of my hooligans hit me up and said, maybe we need to move Mike Edwards and let him play a little corner in the slot or something. He a ball hawk. He hit me up not too long ago and said that. And I said, no, we need to keep him back there at safety. We don't want no gaps. But I'm going to tell you something. Mike Edwards keep flashing on my screen. Every game, Mike Edwards is Johnny on the spot. It's something about Mike Edwards. Is his name Mike Edwards? Yeah, it's Mike Edwards. Oh, the dog barking. It's something about Mike Edwards. He always in the right place at the right time. He might be the Scotty Miller of the defense. He might be the Scotty Miller of the defense, Mike Edwards. Offensive coordinators, you might want to circle him. He always around the ball. And you know he got the wherewithal to always tip the ball where the help at. You notice that? I got to watch Mike Edwards. He might be the secret sauce on that defense. Now, I'm not saying he will make the defense go. He that little secret sauce. Just like, we're going to get to it. You get your flowers today, Mr. Mike Edwards and Winfield Jr. Devin White, boy, you out there cutting up. You are out there cutting up. You're playing your ass off. You're playing assless. You're out there playing assless. Boy, the way you hit Derek Carr, I said, ooh, they're going to throw that flag. Ooh, they're going to throw that flag. And they didn't throw it. But you know, this game was kind of funny because y'all Raiders, y'all pass interference on Scotty Miller at least twice. One of them, your boy wrapped his arm around his waist and spun him like a top. I didn't like that. I did not like that. Tom Brady didn't either. Tom Brady didn't like that. No. And you had to pay for that. That punishment, that long, deep bomb to Scotty Miller was punishment for y'all cheating. Next time, don't do that. When you cheat and they don't call it, you're going to pay for it. That's a fact. So, Scotty Miller had to do what he had to do and catch one on you. Next time, play straight up. Y'all got away with a lot that game. I know y'all want to talk about how your player got ejected, Raiders, and he shouldn't have got ejected. And y'all got all the excuses, and I want them. Don't give nobody else my excuses. I want all the excuses to come to me, Tampa 2. Raiders fans, bring all your excuses straight to me. They belong to me. They are mine. And I want them. Let me put that out there. Anyway, Flower, Devin White, Beast. Looking like defensive player of the year, but we'll see. Levante David, Beast. What's his name, McClendon? You just got to us. You already making an impact. Boy, we going to get you one of these. We going to get you one of these, sir. You joined at the right time. We are going to get you one of these. You joined at the right time on the right team. Congratulations. You've been doing a whole lot of losing over there where you was at with the Jets, and now you with a winner. Congratulations to you, sir. D-line, I'm going to give you your flowers. I would like a little more pass rush. I like you to touch on them a little bit more, get them on the ground, but I like what you're doing. Shaq Barrett in the hole, all the whole guys, all of them. Corners. I got to give you your flowers. Jamel Dean, I see you. You a little touch and go a little bit, but them some fast-ass receivers. And y'all kept him at bay. But them some fast-ass receivers. Without our safety core, y'all might have got burnt a few more times. But our safety core too problematic. But our corners, I got to give you your flowers. And I thought we lost Carlton Davis. Boy, I thought he was out of there. I was like, oh no. Glad you came back. Shout out to you. Let's go over to the offense. Brady threw 4 touchdowns and ran for 1. You can't stop Brady quarterback sneaks, and you know it. You knew that. You knew that. But you acted like you didn't know, and then you found out. Rojo, your Russian touchdown was the stuff of legends. Rojo got the handoff, jumped over the pile, and was laying facing the offense. They thought he was a defender. They thought he was on their team. They was like, where the ball at? And Rojo like, hey, I'm right here. Ball's right here. I'm right here. Touchdown. Ha! Right. I said, ooh, that one hurt. That one hurt, Raiders. That one hurt. And then Brady got out there and got Gronk in the game. Got Scotty Miller in the game. Got Chris Godwin in the game. Just out there slinging the ball around, man. Tyler Johnson got in the game. Everybody got some burn on y'all Raiders. We can do that week in and week out to whoever. Oh, this is going to be a long video. So you get your flowers receiving Carr. Welcome back, Leonard Fournette. You got a little rust in you, but I like you. You're doing your thing. You and Rojo couldn't ask for more. You couldn't ask for more from your running back core. It's masterful. And y'all being used just like you're supposed to. See, people thought Rojo got benched because he was bobbling the ball when he on his first catch. He did get it, but he was bobbling it, so they thought, no, just a game plan. Beat them down with a heavy dose of Leonard Fournette. Beat down that defensive line just to loosen them up. We're trying to loosen them up a little bit. And then we can get off what we need to get off. And it worked. Now, next game, which we're going to get to later, next game we might see more Rojo. It just depends on their personnel grouping. But you get your flowers running back, offensive line. Oh, you're doing it. You're playing assless. You are playing your ass off. And Donovan Smith, finally, I'm going to give you some flowers. Finally. I saw you out there punching people in the mouth. You helped us get that one touchdown because you saved Tom Brady from getting sacked by applying pressure. Wasn't for you, Brady was on the ground. And that was a long, deep shot. And it worked. You've been playing your ass off, sir. You've been playing assless. And I'm going to tell you something. You deserve your flowers. Finally. Now, you play like that the rest of the year. Stop being scared. Ryan Jensen. You almost got a little too rough. I thought they was going to flag in, they didn't. But then I see what happened to the Cowboys. And they mangled, late hit, Andy Dalton. And nobody on them Cowboys did nothing. They just stood there. I said, ooh, if you would have hit Tom Brady like that, you might have got Sue on the field. The whole offensive line going to beat your ass, and then Sue might come on the field and beat your ass. There's no way you would have been able to get away with hitting Tom Brady like that. No. Nobody with this flag on, no way. This red flag, you wouldn't have been able to hit him like that. No. You got your ass busted up, boy. That's Dallas you playing in. You play anywhere else like that, you ain't going to get away with that. So I kind of see why. I'm glad we got some hitters. But don't cost us the game. Be careful with that. So offensive line, you get your flowers. Tristan Wirfs, you're doing your thing. You're holding up. Wide receivers, everybody, man. Let's not forget Byron Leftwich. Tom Brady obviously get his flowers, 5 touchdowns, a rushing touchdown, 300 some odd yards. Right? He get no picks. Got it. 18 for 4. But let's not forget about Byron Leftwich. And they asked BA, Bruce the God. They said, look, if y'all keep playing like this, you might lose 2 coordinators. You ready for that? You know what Bruce said? Bruce said, we already got replacements, and I hope they do get jobs. I said, oh! That's what I'm talking about, Bruce. He came back, got them jobs, about to get them jobs. Todd Bowles deserve another chance. That head coach, he learned some more. Byron Leftwich is an offensive genius. He started turning into one. Y'all teams out there looking for coaches, just don't go to Atlanta. Atlanta, you're on my list. I'm going to get to you next. Everybody let me close the game out. Great game, great showing, ready to move on to the Giants. Whole team, get your flowers, special teams, the whole 9. Now we're going to leave that game because we showed our ass. We brought in AB, Antonio Brown, and all of my people want to know what I think about it. First of all, we do understand that BA did say that he wasn't a fit, he a diva, and all of that remains true. But it's a great pickup. If we the team that we say we are, we the team that I know we are, can't nobody come in and tear our locker room up. You crazy? First of all, Tom Brady run that locker room. Make no mistake about it. He don't run the team. BA made that very clear, but he do run that locker room. Make no mistake about it. And you know who won that wide receiver room? That would be Mike Evans, sir. AB is on a short leash. The shortest of leashes. What are you going to come in and do? He going to say, I ain't getting no targets, and Tom Brady going to say, and he going to say, oh. Right. You talking to a Hall of Fame quarterback, sir. Shh. Don't worry about it. We got it. We've been winning before you got here. See, that's the thing. We look at AB and say, AB, we've been winning before you got here. You insurance. Not to make you feel less than, but we've been winning before you got here. So your presence doesn't elevate this team to go from losing to winning. Your presence is to add to an already winning formula. And if this team is anything, see, the reason why he was doing that is because he was trying to join teams that he thought needed him. And Pittsburgh at the time needed him. Then the Raiders brought him in because they needed him. And then the Patriots needed him. That's the difference. We don't need him. We don't need him. And he know that. So his contract is all filled with all types of, you got to have a certain amount of catches. You got to have a certain amount of yards. We got to make it a certain distance for you to get all your money. And he already know, boy, if you act crazy, you cut. Bruce Arians cut the boy in the middle of the game. That's how we not finna play with him. You here to be insurance in case we lose one of our receivers and to make our offense unstoppable. It's already there now. So you just here to add to you just that little sprinkle of cilantro or something to add to it just to make it taste just that much better. But we don't need you. As long as you know that, let's go play some ball. And Bruce Arians just to test it, put him in on the starting lineup, and make him sit the first 3 quarters. Don't even put him in. I don't care what's happening. Don't put him in the first 3 quarters and see how he act. Put him out there for 2 plays and bring him back and don't put him back in the rest of the game. See how he act. Unless we need him. somebody go down. Other than that, bring him in for like 2 plays and sit him down. And then let him go through that whole weekend of media, that whole week of media circus. And, oh, my God, they didn't really get you in the game. What do you think? And see what he tweet. That way he ain't fully engulfed in the package yet. Right? We ain't got plays designed for him yet. So if he act crazy, we can cut him and move the hell on. And be like, oh, yeah, we tried it. It didn't work out. Peace. Let's date him for a little second. We ain't got to marry him. Let's date him for a second. Let's talk to him for a second. We just talking to AB. We ain't dating him yet. We just talking to him. We'll see. But Bruce Arians already said, boy, yeah, crazy ass, cutting and moving on. If this team where I think we are, can't no one person come in there that ain't been a part of this special sauce coming in and ruin anything. Y'all crazy. It's a great pickup. He do anything in the public eye that is deemed to be unfitting to the team, he getting cut. And we don't want him no money. You bring him in now because you can cut him with no penalty. We don't want him no money. I bring in anybody. If I can cut you anytime I feel like it, and I don't owe you no money, I bring anybody. Anybody out there on the street, I bring in. I bring Josh Gordon in. No, he probably high somewhere. I bring him in. Bring him in, give him a uniform, give him a helmet, Say, hey, man, anything. You look at me wrong. You know what, AB, you on such a short leash. You better not even tweet about something that ain't got nothing to do with the Bucs, that we might deem offensive. If he go to a restaurant and the food ain't to his liking, and he say something like, they could have did better down here. What? Cut. I wasn't even talking about y'all. I don't care. It could be deemed that you were talking about us. Cut. Don't even tweet nothing that might even seem like that you even talking about us even a little bit. You shut up. You might want to delete your Twitter. The rest of the season, you might want to delete your Twitter. But I believe in giving players second chances. For him, it's fourth chances. But I believe in giving them a chance. See, he was never out of football. It's like a second chance because he went to all them teams, but he wasn't out of football. He was out of football and undesirable. This is his first time coming back in after being out. Chris Carter was one of those players that was, heavy in the drugs and all that. And then he had to be out and then came back in and he was good to go. He got a second chance. Maybe this is it. Maybe we got a player that's going to be with our team for a long time since we gave him a chance. He might have changed. And if he did change, we might have a Hall of Fame wide receiver that's ours to go along with Chris Godwin and Mike Evans and Scotty Miller. Did I give Scotty Miller his flowers? Yeah, I think I did. So, I'm on board with the AB signing. 100%. Only because we're not stuck to him. We're not married to him. We can cut him anytime. Don't worry about him tearing up our locker room. Locker room too strong for that. We were winning before you came. So if you get in there talking greasy, we just going to cut you and get you up out of there and say, all right, guys, let's keep going where we're going. We're going to put him in slow. He ain't going to come in there and have no major role and all that. And he got to be okay with that. We get to the playoffs. By the time we get to the playoffs, if he acting right, if he acting like he's supposed to be acting, then you're going to see why we brought him in here. Bruce the God ain't stupid. For now, I'm going to go ahead and give you a nickname, and I don't normally do this unless I really, really, really like you. Your nickname is Sleazy Buck. Buck Sleazy. That's you. Antonio Brown, Buck Sleazy. Sleazy Buck. So shout out to Sleazy Buck. Welcome to Tampa. Get your mind right and keep your mind right. Next on the list. We got to have that conversation. We got to have that conversation about the Patriots, Cam Newton, Tom Brady. Because they said that Tom Brady was a system quarterback and that it was Belichick's system is the reason why Tom Brady was so successful. And everybody wanted to see if it was Bill Belichick or was it Tom Brady? Was it Bill Belichick or Tom Brady? Tripping up on my words. But as we can see so far, it's Tom Brady. Because y'all said anybody can play in that Bill Belichick system and be successful. That's what the New England fans thought. That's what Bill Belichick thought. That's what everybody thought. And now you see the truth. The truth of the matter is, it is not the system. It's the quarterback. Y'all said he was washed up, 43 years old, do. Y'all said we should have kept previous quarterbacks. Tom Brady has thrown 18 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. 7 games played. About halfway through the season. 18-4. Now, he might not have all them passing yards, but I told y'all, what does it mean to have 5,000 yards if you got a 7-9, 6-10 record? It don't matter. Them touchdowns matter with no picks. You want to lease them. You want to give. See, the difference is teams are having to earn they scoring on us. You got to earn it. We ain't going to flip the field after throwing a pick and flip the field and put you on the 30 where you already in damn field goal range. We ain't doing that. You got to start from the 25. You got to start from the 30. You got to start from the 17. And you got to earn all the way. And that's going to let our boys get after you. That's the difference. When you got a quarterback that's managing the game like he's supposed to. Y'all see him slipping Brady play? These last 2 weeks, have you seen slipping Brady play? Or do it look like that thing getting finer? See? See? This is what I was talking about. Look at Cam Newton. Look terrible. He up there looking terrible. That's a shame. That's a shame. Cam Newton looking terrible. So, I'm going to tell you one last thing, Raiders. I like Derek Carr. I want to try to get him away from y'all. That's how much I like him. I want him to be a Buc. I want Derek Carr to be a Buc. I'm sorry. We got to get him away from y'all. What y'all want? Y'all want a 1? I give you a 1. I give you a 1 for Derek Carr. I want him. Tom Brady got 1 more year on his contract. I give you a 1. We're going to be picking late anyway. I give you a 1. I also want Matthew Stafford. We're going to talk about it. Atlanta. You know what? I shouldn't spend time on this talking to Atlanta fans. If y'all don't get the hell out my look. Y'all ass trash, bro. I watched the end of that game. How? Bro, this man scored a touchdown at the worst time possible. The Detroit Lions was holding up the touchdown sign when you crossed the line. They said, oh, touchdown, touchdown. They scored. You had to feel stupid. I don't want to down talk another man. No, I do want to down talk another man. You had to feel stupid, retarded, dumb. And you gonna look how you look, laying your ass across the line like that, laying on the line. Look at you. Get up. All you had to do was put your knee on the ground. Raheem Morris said, I told him to put his knee on the 1. You could have did it. You broke free. Put your knee down. But y'all so y'all find a different way to lose every week. You know who that sound like? Tampa Bay. That sound like Tampa Bay. Y'all are the new NFC South Tampa Bay. Congratulations. And we are the NFC South's Saints. Now, we run the South. We run the South. And I like Matthew Stafford. You gave him a minute, you knew he was bringing it back. He came out there sidearm flicking. Boy, y'all, whew. Crazy. I like Matthew Stafford. Matthew, when you ready to come get with a winner, you don't want your coach dancing all in the videos. Come to death row. Come to death row. We got a contract for you, sir. You know what our weapons look like. We put Matthew Stafford behind this thing. Derek Carr, Matthew Stafford. Anyway, Atlanta, I will not be talking to y'all for the rest of the season. Y'all don't deserve any time on my channel anymore. Even if y'all beat us. Let's say we play y'all and y'all beat us. That's going to be the highlight of your whole damn season. And that's a shame. One win will be the highlight. Y'all going to go home and sleep at night because y'all beat us, if y'all beat us. And I don't see that happening. But let's say you do. Who cares? Who cares? There's nobody in confusion that y'all going to be in the playoffs. That is not up for debate. It's not happening. Y'all got a whole rebuild coming. For the next 3 to 4 years, y'all gonna be the bottom of the NFC South before we even need to talk to y'all. Y'all are done, and I told y'all that already. Giants, we got y'all next. Now this is a trap game, and I say that because we could lose this game, not because the Giants good, because obviously they trash. But how you get excited about a game like this? I'm not excited at all. Like, I don't give a damn about this Giants game. I'm going to watch it, but I don't really care about this game, to be honest with you. Like, my team is playing to the point where I don't even want to play, like, scrub teams. Like, I used to be glad we was playing scrub teams back in the day because I know we could probably get that win off on them. And we was feasting on scrub-ass teams, and we was in that category, too. So we was the same caliber as these scrub-ass teams. And I was like, yeah, we can get a dub. We can get a dub this week. I don't even get excited about playing little scrub ass teams like that. I want to play the best in the other best. Bring Kansas City to us. We want premium beef. We don't want that little cheap ass beef. We want premium beef. Bring us Kansas City. Bring us the Steelers. Bring us the Ravens. Bring us San Francisco. That's who I want to play. Premium beef. All right, man. I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I had a lot to talk about. Hope y'all appreciate it. Appreciate y'all checking me out. Sticking around. On to the Giants. Holy